our pavilion, and thank you so much for waiting outside. Through this pavilion, you're going to experience Palestine with your five senses. But before that, we wanted to give you an initial impression of our country, which is of our capital, Jerusalem. Right here in this image, you see a street in the old city of Jerusalem. And immediately when you look at this image and you compare the floor to what you're standing on, you can see that it's very similar. And that's because what you're standing on were floors that were actually imported from Jerusalem and Palestine, and we got them here for you to really feel how it's like to walk through the old city. Now also in the old city you have a lot of shops that sell all kinds of things that pertain to Palestinian culture and heritage. You have the souvenirs of the monuments, accessories, and you also have the traditional Palestinian dress, the thobe. What I'm wearing right now is the thobe. The idea of it is that Palestinian women, they hand-stitch certain embroidery designs on dresses, and every city and every region in Palestine has a specific design, embroidery design that is allocated to it, and we wear these dresses in special events on the daily, whenever we find convenient and relevant. Now in the old city, it's very normal for you to encounter, say, a church and a mosque in the same area, and that's because both religions, Islam and Christianity, have a deep and rich connection, not just in Jerusalem, but in Palestine as a whole, which is why it's referred to as the Holy Land. Behind you, just by looking at this image here, you can automatically tell how old these streets are. From the nature of the stone, from the style of the street, they're thousands of years old, as I mentioned. So it's believed that a lot of biblical prophets walked through these areas, such as Prophet Muhammad and Jesus Christ. Now all the streets in the old city of Jerusalem are bound to lead you to a Palestinian monument in the city. This street in specific is leading you to the Dome of the Rock inside Al-Aqsa Mosque. Above you, you have the arches. These arches, through them, we intend to showcase an important part of Palestinian architecture from the past. Right here on this side, you can see a better example. So this right here is an alley inside the old city of Jerusalem. In this alley, you can see how prominent the designs of the arches are, and they also provide structural support to the area through the walls and the buildings. Now through these arches, through the Palestinian stone, through the music and the sounds that you're hearing, this is all what you see, feel, hear, and experience if you actually get the chance to walk through the old city. So in this area, we really try to embody that and make you feel as if you're about to cross this alley and pass to another street in our capital. Behind you, you have a typical image of what Palestine looks like. This right here is the Dome of the Rock inside Al-Aqsa Mosque, located in Jerusalem. And this is where Prophet Muhammad ascended to the heavens from in Islam. This right here is the Church of Nativity in Bethlehem, another Palestinian city. And this is where Jesus Christ was born. Underneath you have the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and it's also in Jerusalem, and it's believed in Christianity that Jesus Christ was crucified and buried in this location right here. Behind me you have the Buraq Wall, which engulfs the old city of Jerusalem. And of course on the sides you have the olive trees, which are a great symbol of Palestinian resistance. Actually right now is the season to harvest olives in Palestine. So from these olives we also extract the traditional and popular Palestinian oil. So just these trees alone are a great source for the country's economy and agriculture. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, your tour is about experiencing Palestine with your five senses. So I'm just going to have you wait here for a while until the elevator takes you upstairs to continue your journey. Thank you.
Thank you.